guys, it's Anna Maria. We're going to get to meet each other on the last weekend of January, which I believe either the 26th or the 27th. And Christine, I'm one of Christine's best friends, and I'm an actor, and she's asked me to come down and help you guys with your incredible play. First of all, you guys are doing such a good job. I have to commend you guys because it's hard work to come up with stories and for them to make sense and whatnot. I think that the whole environmental issue, I think it's fantastic. I can definitely help you guys develop it, and you will be doing that in the next couple of weeks, I'm sure. But Christine asked me to send you a little message to introduce myself, but also to give you a little bit of homework. So because you are dealing with really awesome characters that are out of space and aliens and whatnot, this is a technique that a lot of actors, really famous ones, do when it comes down to approaching a character and the work. Especially when you get stuck, you know, how does a character walk? How do they move? What's their voices like? How do they express themselves? Do they have accents? Things like that. One of the great things that can really help you is doing animal work, which means you basically think of what your character's animal is. And it doesn't have to be your favorite animal. Just when you think about your character, like what is the first animal that comes to mind that you think it's similar to them? So once you decide which animal, and you know, you might try it out first and then realize that no, you know, they're not a bird, they're not a flamingo, they're actually an eagle. Or no, they're not a dog, they're a cat, that kind of stuff. Or, you know, you can explore gorillas, monkeys, elephants, you know, there's going to different feel to it. And that's going to definitely kind of embellish your character. Now, when you do pick an animal, do some research. So the homework would be to go on YouTube and look for your animal. If it's a tiger, then look for how they hunt, how are they like with other animals of their own kind. You know, are they kind of loners, or are they more like travel in packs, things like that. How do they move? You know, like are they fast as are they observers, you know. All the things that make them, you know, unique in essence. And then when I come down on that weekend, we will explore all the research you have done and the physical form. So, you know, we're gonna probably take a space and have a lot of fun, you know, moving like our animals. You know, we might, you know, let ourselves be free and be walking around like monkeys and tigers and dogs and whatnot, so that then we can, like, from that moment start to morph into the human or the alien that you will be playing. So it doesn't stay as an animal, but it, like, there will be certain things that nobody else will know, but you will know that your character does. Maybe you picked a really, like, nervous bird, and so your movements are going to be like a bird, or you're like a monkey, so you might be hunch. And then think about it, like, a lot of people out there, they really do have characteristics that sometimes you're like, oh, that guy looks like an eagle, or some of their personality traits are kind of like an animal. You'll start thinking about that. But be very, very, very specific with, if you're going to pick a bird, be specific what kind of bird. Because a flamingo is going to be very different than a parrot or an eagle. You know, eagles are very royal, you know, they're hunters. They observe and then they attack. So that's going to be very different than a canary or a parrot. The same thing goes for cats. You know, there's so many cats, you know. A house cat, even house cats, you know, like there's going to be a difference between an orange cat and a black cat, or a tiger versus a lion versus a puma versus cheetah. You know, they're very different. So if you're going to pick a dog, you know, there's going to be very different between, you know, a French poodle, or, sorry, I have an accent. It's going to be very different between a Chihuahua and a Doberman, that kind of stuff. So be very specific. I am so excited. I can't wait to meet you guys, and we'll see you at the end of the month. Okay, bye.